So today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a design confessional. I'm going to ask a few different people to come into the office and just confess to something that they're struggling with on design, or something they're having fun with design. Just some type of confessional. I have no idea what we're going to get.
Hey, my name is Rashad. My confession is when I was starting out my design career, getting first job was really hard. So I figured I will be confident with a few things that I was not confident with, such as HTML, CSS. When I was getting my first design job, it was at a web agency, and I basically said that, yeah, I know HTML, CSS, but at that time, I just started learning it, because I figured what would they really want their employees to have is the confidence that they will figure things out. I don't think anyone expects you to know 100%, at least when you're starting out, when you're really young. So, yeah, that's my confession. I know HTML, CSS, yeah, but I didn't. Just a little bit though. So yeah, just be confident that you will figure things out. You'll be fine.
Hi, I'm Kate. I would say my design confession is that design is freaking hard. And more than likely you will feel like an intruder and you feel like you don't belong in design. And the work will stress you out and you won't feel capable of the intense clients you're going to get. But I would say just laugh about it, dude. Laugh about it all the time, and it's just a website or it's just an app.
My name's Al. Pixel Pusher 91. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. And I have a confession. I find that I have a hard time of working on side projects, even if it's personal or just, just to make another extra cash. I find it really hard. A lot of times I'll work on it and I'll just not like it, so I'll never ship it.
Hey, my name is Evan Pun, and I'm a designer at Whitespace. My design confession is that it's really difficult being an only designer at a team. I feel like a lot of the times I kind of like get caught up in my own head and kind of like think that, there's only one way to do things, and I constantly have to remind myself to like be humble and kind of like hear people out. I think one way that I found a way around this was finding a design community. Meeting up with other designers and doing like informal design critiques has really helped me grow as a designer and kind of ties me down to earth, so yeah.
Hi, my name is Joey Banks, and I have a confession to make. When I was first starting out in design, I used to take feedback and critique from people very personally, and I believed at the time that the design was kind of an expression of me, and by them disliking what I made, they were kind of disliking me as a designer. Back in internships and in school, this was a huge problem for me, and I got really discouraged. But as I've worked on more and more projects throughout, and I just have kind of built my confidence a little bit more, I realized that design really isn't about you. It's about solving the problem and making something work well for the purpose that it was intended to. And if someone doesn't like your design, it doesn't mean they don't like you as a designer. It just means that it's not the right solution to the problem. So that was me a long time ago. I used to get really upset about it, but once you can take ego out, and once you can realize that design is just about problem solving, you're going to become a much better designer. Hopefully.
My name is Dan Petty. I'm a designer, and I have a confession to make. I've been designing for 10 plus years now, and it's still extremely hard when a client does not pick my design when we're presenting comps or, you know, whatever it is. It's challenging, and you think it gets easier over time, and it does, but because you learn how to adapt to that, you learn that that's just a part of the business, that's a part of the process. And getting your designs denied by a client is not always a bad thing. You know, you can learn a lot from that process. And to be honest, that's not the end goal. The end goal of this whole process, of everything we're doing, is to solve a problem, present the best design choices we possibly can, and to make the user, the person on the other end of the interface you're designing or whatever it is you're designing, make them have an awesome experience. That is the ultimate goal. The goal is not to get your design approved. It is not to, you know, make you as a designer feel a certain way. It is for the person on the other side of the design that's using it. That's what matters. That's what you're designing for. Don't forget that. I have to remind myself this constantly, especially when it comes to working, now that I'm working at an agency again where we have multiple people coming together and showing design ideas. You know, deep down inside you always want your design to be picked, but that's not the goal. The goal is to work together, is to solve problems, and is to create the best experience for whoever's on the other side of that design. And I just got a haircut. It's still long, but it's super short. I don't know. It's gonna take some getting used to. But I like it.
Don't record that. All right. What's up? My name's Al. Pixar Poster. Don't record that either. I go to the gym and I get over it.
All right, take 2. All right, take 3.
Something we'll start over.